I don't think I'm gonna do much editing. I think this is like the fifth time I've tried to record this video, and I'm trying to stay somewhat on point. And if I'm fidgeting, looking around, I'm just trying to like keep my composure together. If you don't want to hear about my personal life BS, I get it. You can kind of click off this video. This is just gonna be kind of an explanation of why. Shit's been garbage. I'll be honest with you. My life has been really shitty the last few months due to my mother's health. And why, if I'm gone for a week or two, it's me wrapping my head around things. So I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off and just say it. My mother's been in the hospital for the past week. Hasn't been eating. It's been about 8 days at this point since she's actually had something solid in her stomach. Anything substantial, I should say. Trying to encourage her to eat. Been at the hospital like 8 to 10 hours. You know, trying to make things work. Trying to encourage her to eat. Doing what I can. But it just seems like she's shutting down. And it sucks. Like, kind of glad I cried a little bit fucking in the other take, so maybe I can say a little bit more composed, but it's rough. It's rough watching someone you love become a shell of themselves. It's like you get so frustrated, you get angry at the situation, you get really fucking sad. Your life is just constantly thinking like, well, hey, maybe she'll eat today, like trying to stay optimistic, but then in the back of your head, it's like, it's just like, is the worst possible outcome going to happen? And it's frustrating because the treatments were working, doing well, but it seems like just because of the lack of eating, she became excessively lethargic to the point where she just was sleeping like 20 hours. Try to encourage her to eat, but I think because she hasn't eaten so much, she thinks she's full when she's not. Watching someone you love and someone that used to be so full of life and passion and caringness like become this, it's just fucking sucks. I try not to let too much of my personal stuff affect other things in my life, but I'd be lying to say like it's hard at times to find like the motivation some days to do shit because you're like have this like dark cloud over you like crazy. My mom and I have a very special relationship. Very close. We're both night owls. That's why on this channel, most videos I upload, it's either very late at night or I'll fucking late morning because I do. Like, when I'm not on the boats, I'm a night owl. I like staying overnight. I like the calm. I like the peace. I like, allows me to edit in peace, right? Uh, kind of lets me do that thing. But me and her are very similar in that way. Like we would have late night meetups. Like we either like maybe go to a diner or maybe go like grab fast food or maybe grab like we go to my place or I go to her place and like we'd make kind of quote unquote dinner or breakfast and just talk. We'd have amazing conversations. She used to take me everywhere. Hockey games. Like I played travel hockey, so I would be going from like Rhode Island to like Mass, New Hampshire, Maine, like with travel team, like going far distances in the minivan. Whew. essentially trying to say that me and my mom have a very tight relationship, especially as we got older, and we can really have more serious conversations. I have a tremendous support system around me. My sisters, my father, my friends. The co-host of this channel, Alex, co-host of my other channel, DG. Friends I've known since I was a kid, like Geo, uh, Dave, Princeton. Like I have really good friends, near me that I can talk about anything and let them know going on about the journey. But it's rough. I'm just gonna be honest with you. For me, when it comes to content creation, like it's been amazing because it's due to me waiting to go back to work in February, like it's allowed me just to throw myself into something to get my mind off stuff for the past few months, especially like go into different projects, try different things. But I'll also say this: like there's some days where I plan like a 20-minute video, a 10-minute video to 20-minute video, get into the editing, and it's like I'm mentally shot with everything going on, and I make it like a 3 to 5 minute video because I don't have the bandwidth. And I'm hoping things turn around. I'm hoping things change. I'm hoping it improves. But I just it's like shutting down in front of your eyes. And once you get to the whole feeding tube stage, if it needs to go that place, like that's not good either because it's the will there. She's been going through fucking hell. She's a fighter. My mom was one of the strongest people I knew. This is one of the strongest people I know. Just rough. And I know we all got our own shit going on in life. We all got our own fucking baggage. So so I don't want to be like, oh, look at me, look at me. Oh my god, I'm going through some shit. No, 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 no. I understand that, like people, people watching my videos, I might be going through a very similar situation. And if that's the case, like I really want to encourage you guys to, don't feel too proud to like talk to people in your circle, talk to people close to you that love you. Yo, we're going through it right now. We're struggling. I'm struggling. I get angry, irrationally so. I don't know, it doesn't help anything, but it's like, I hate to say it, it's like a default response for me. I get angry. I get angry at situations I can't control. I get angry. You get sad, you deal with all that. So, I'm just going to be honest. Today, I don't give a fuck about hockey right now. Could change, maybe tomorrow, maybe my mood changes. I don't know. The videos have helped me get my mind off things. But at the same time, like days like this, where I've before have pushed myself to make a video, even my heart's really not in it, where it's like you got so much things like going on, whirling around in your head, you just It just makes it tough. Like you can't think. Like for example, I watched the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the New York Islanders, and I watched the Colorado Avalanche versus the New York Rangers. It's like, what can I talk about? McKinnon scoring another goal, but the Rangers winning. Lafreniere, I mean, was he on pace for over 20, around 25-ish goals? Like him having a quote unquote breakout year. John Tavares like scoring again against the Islanders, but then the Islanders just keep beating the Maple Leafs. Like it's just, or did they beat the? Yeah, I'd have to look. My mind's so fucking scared. Yeah, I think the Islanders beat them. Like I said, my mind's all over the place right now. And it's like I tried to sit down here this morning, and I was like, oh, let me try to make a video, and I'm just staring, and I can't think, I can't process, because my mind is just not there. It's not there. So, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna be feeling on the day to day. I don't. Might be some days where I'm like, let's bang out a couple videos, and then that allows me to fucking just, space them out. Or the days like today, I like even this. I don't even know if I'm probably not gonna fucking edit because it's just my mind's shot. Days like this where it's like I can't make content. I can't think of anything like because my heart's not in it. So, um, I know everyone's going through some shit. So I'm not trying to sound whiny or complainy. I'm not. I don't like to be that content creator. We all go through it in life, and I understand that. And maybe this video gets perceived the wrong way. I don't know. It's just, yeah, sucks. So one thing one thing I'm hoping for is that things do turn around and maybe it changes. Maybe things get better, but I'm also not trying to delude myself into like everything. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm trying to be like optimistic, but not to the point where it's like blind optimism, if that makes sense. So I'm feeling a bunch of feels and thinking a lot of things, and yeah. So apologize if hear me bitching and complaining. Just trying to let you guys know that I'm not good right now, and it's gonna be day to day, and maybe I make a video tomorrow. I'm like, okay, let me get my mind off things. I don't know if I'm crazy. Maybe this is just how my brain operates. Like if I'm not working, like if I don't have a job, like how I deal with, and this isn't necessarily the healthiest thing, but with how I deal with a lot of loss I've dealt with in the past, I throw myself into work. Throw myself into it. But, because I'm waiting to go back on the boats in the February, like late February, early March, it's like I can't do that. I just can't do that. Like, and it's like making content helps, but then there's times because like it's just I don't know. I don't know if I'm scatterbrained saying all this, but like it's just there's other times it's just I can't make content. It's like my mind can't go there. I can't like get into it. Like watching hockey, it was like, yeah, these are cool plays. I mean, this is some good breakdown. It's just like, I'm not in the mood to make a video. I don't want to talk about the Enval tribute. You know, I mean, I don't want to talk about really anything about John Tavares losing again to the Islanders. Just yeah. So I apologize if the uploads are sporadic. I apologize if you don't want to hear me whining and complaining. But I felt like I'd have to let you guys know like the reason why there was gonna be maybe a little bit of a dip is just with everything going on. If I'm being honest. This has been a shitty fucking year, and it just continue. The blows just keep coming and coming. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one.